The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz, Philosophy Doctor. Chapter 2, Cure Yourself of Excusitis, the Failure Disease Part 2. The 4 most common forms of excusitis. Excusitis appears in a wide variety of forms, but the worst types of this disease are health excusitis, intelligence excusitis, age excusitis, and luck excusitis. Now let's see just how we can protect ourselves from these 4 common ailments. 1. But my health isn't good. Health excusitis ranges all the way from the chronic "one don't feel good" to the more specific "I've got such and such wrong with me." Bad health, in 1,000 different forms, is used as an excuse for failing to do what a person wants to do, failing to accept greater responsibilities, failing to make more money, failing to achieve success. Millions and millions of people suffer from health excusitis. But is it, in most cases, a legitimate excuse? Think for a moment of all the highly successful people you know who could but who don't use health as an excuse. My physician and surgeon friends tell me the perfect specimen of adult life is non-existent. There is something physically wrong with everybody. Many surrender in whole or in part to health excusitis, but success-thinking people do not. 2 experiences happened to me in one afternoon that illustrate the correct and incorrect attitudes toward health. I had just finished a talk in Cleveland. Afterwards, hey fellow, about 30, asked to speak to me privately for a few minutes. He complimented me on the meeting but then said, "I'm afraid your ideas can't do me much good. You see," he continued, "I've got a bad heart, and I've got to hold myself in check." He went on to explain that he'd seen 4 doctors but they couldn't find his trouble. He asked me what I would suggest he do. Well, one said, "One know nothing about the heart, but as one layman to another, here are 3 things I'd do. First, I'd visit the finest heart specialist I could find and accept his diagnosis as final. You've already checked with 4 doctors, and none of them has found anything peculiar with your heart. Let the 5th doctor be your final check. It may very well be that you've got a perfectly sound heart. But if you keep on worrying about it, eventually you may have a very serious heart ailment. Looking and looking and looking for an illness often actually produces illness." The second thing I'd recommend is that you read Dr. Schindler's great book, How to Live 365 Days a Year. Dr. Schindler shows in this book that 3 out of every 4 hospital beds are occupied by people who have emotionally induced illness. Imagine, 3 out of 4 people who are sick right now would be well if they had learned how to handle their emotions. Read Dr. Schindler's book and develop your program for emotions management. This is the end of Chapter 2 Part 2.